Come in. Morning, Nick. Morning, David. We're on the move. We're going forward from this area here to this area here, and we're going at 1200 hours this morning.
Corporal Van Booten?
Sir?
I want you to get all senior ranks together, and the recce NCO. Tell them to be here 0745 hours, O group with the OC.
Right, gentlemen. Are we all here? Good. I'll crack straight in on my orders then. Situation: 7 Brigade is to move forward from their present location to the new locations. Mission: 7 Armoured Brigade Prefer Unit is to control the move of the brigade. Execution. General outline. The brigade will move on route pound. The MSR will be route dollar. Road movement table. Tasks. Number 1 section. Sign route pound from start point at grid reference 459642. 459642. Now, number 2 section. Sign route dollar from start point at grid reference 412234. 412234. To release point, grid reference 518764. 518764. This is, of course, the MSR. Right, recce party. Recce and info in conjunction with brigade recce party. And don't forget this time to find us somewhere suitable for an admin area.
Yes, sir.
All right? Okay, coordinating instructions. The designing of route pound will commence 1 hour after the last packet. Passwords: until 23:59 hours, middle stump. Middle stump. Right, now let's synchronize watches. The time is 08:02 now. Good. Any questions?
Sir, permission to fall out. The Brigade Recce Group are moving, sir.
The Brigade Recce party is always first away. They've got to find a new HQ location for the rest of us to move into. All we know at the moment is that it will be somewhere forward of the release point.
This is where we are at the moment, our location. Our commitment is to sign from the start point here, on this junction at grid reference 459642, to the release point, which is here, at grid reference 446894. Number 1 signing party, you will take up the signing from the start point to this junction here, which is at grid reference 436723. Number 2 signing party, you take up the signing from this junction to the release point. Any queries? You're okay. Right, let's get on with it then.
This is obviously going to be quite a long move for the brigade, so the sergeant has split his section into 3. 2 signing parties and the traffic post, or TP party. The sergeant himself has taken charge of the TP party. 1 signing party will go right on ahead and sign from around the halfway, right up to the release point. The other signing party will begin at the start point and sign through to the halfway mark. A signing party consists of a Land Rover and 2 men, a driver and the corporal in charge, and sometimes a Donar, if there's one going spare.
This one in here. Tuck through over there? Yep.
Okay. The actual signing is the responsibility of the man in charge. It's up to him to decide where to place each sign so that it can be seen, understood, and acted upon even by the dosiest drivers in Brigade. In daylight, this means a sign well before a junction to warn them what they're going to do. A second sign here, right on the junction, to tell them to do it.
Okay.
And a third sign round the corner there to confirm that they've done the right thing, that they're on the right route, just in case they didn't know.
That's good, fine.
Most of the work is obviously going to fall on the man in charge. And if he should happen to slip up, the Detour following up is in a good position to correct it. With the signing parties busy signing up the route, the section sergeant has gone straight to the TP location.
Come on! Come on back!
Since the TP has been deliberately sited close to some critical point on the route, the first thing to sort out must be the harbour areas, so that if and when trouble does blow up, he won't be caught with a blocked route and a brigade up his back.
This is where you are at the moment, yeah? Yeah. You remember, up the road there, round the corner, there was a good harbour area. Yeah. Also, there was another one about there, yeah? Yeah. Go off and wrecking them now, will you? Quickly.
The first thing to look for in a harbour area is cover from the air. If the air cover's no good, neither's the harbour area. If the cover looks good, you may be in business. But there's got to be enough room to accommodate all the hardware that may have to dive in here in a hurry. And if anything does dive in here, will it be able to get out again without sinking in up to the axles? Finally, is there a way out as well as a way in? If all that's okay, you've got yourself a harbour area.
The harbour area is fine. We'll look after the TP. I'm just going to set the detour. Okay.
The thing about laying in a detour is that with luck, you won't have to use it. That being the case, the first sign is dropped, face down, by an existing sign. When trouble crops up, all you have to do is swap the two signs over, so that everything turns off the main route. From then on, it's straightforward signing through to the end of the detour. The detour ends sign should turn the brigade back onto the original route. And by the time the detour's put in, the route proper should be pretty well signed up anyway.
You're making good time. After, you should have time to go back and check on that route to make sure they've not changed any of the signs around or anything. Huh? So you should make it before the first packet comes through. Okay, Sarge.
The man in charge of the brigade recce party is usually a signals officer. It makes sense if you think about it. If a location is no use for signals, it'd be absolutely US as a brigade HQ.
Righto, sir. Thank you, sir. Right, start backing up.
01, this is 19 Alpha, over.
01, send over.
19 Alpha,
Right, back road
location
up.
at grid, Alpha Sierra Romeo
Hold it.
Victor, okay, over.
01, roger, out. Let's have the map, please, Jim. All right, John? I want you to go back down the route to the rail pier. Signing the link route right down to this location.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right, cheers. We'll get this lot set up here.
Once the new location has been okayed, the first thing to do is to sign the link route so that Brigade can find their way in from the release point. This is where a Don R is invaluable. He's fast and he doesn't need a driver. So you're only losing one man. That leaves two of you to set up the information post and put in the circuit. On a good day, you might even have it all wrapped up by the time the brigade starts rolling. Every packet moves off to an exact schedule.
Serial 3, packet 4, okay.
And as each one passes the TP, it is logged on the road movement table. In theory, it should all go like clockwork. The trouble with clockwork is, you can bet someone's going to bust a spring.
How long's it gonna take? God knows. We're gonna move on, there's a convoy at the backside.
Trust a tanky to break down where we haven't got a detour laid in ready.
Hello, 9. This is 4. Over.
9. Send. Over.
4. Route completely blocked by Ironside, figures 5 kilometers north of Blue Bay. All units harbouring up. Detour is being signed by call sign 3. Over.
To the next crossroads.
So now we have to put a detour in what is modestly known as quick time. In other words, you go like the Harry Clappers, with your Don R and your Land Rover leapfrog signing right round the course. The sooner the detour's in, the sooner the brigade can get on the move again. At the end of the detour, the brigade turns back onto the original route and carries on as if nothing had happened. And then, if you're lucky, it should be plain sailing through to the release point. The last packet might go through the release point no more than 20 minutes behind schedule. If you happen to be the release pointsman, that means you've got to hang about that much longer while the designing party roll up the route. The designing party and the release pointsman are normally the last ones home, and they're usually gasping for a cuppa.
What time's tea, Cookie?
About 20 minutes.
Good, you have time to do some digging then. Off you go.
Tough? But cuppas just aren't on until all the slit trenches have been dug and arcs of fire allocated and all the other admin chores have been seen to.
Stand down!
That's the end of the stand too. Happens every morning at first light. It's a bit too early for most people's liking, but it's a likely time for the enemy to attack. If he doesn't, you can get yourself cleaned up while the cook ruins your breakfast.
Nick, we've been fixed as a nuclear target. We've got 15 minutes to get out of here. Get your boys moving straight away.
Come on, let's get that net up and move it. Get some more on that stand, Cookie.
On a crash move, there's no time for niceties. No time to sign up the route to the standby location. No time to do anything properly. You can only mark the main junctions with pointsmen until you run out of men. Then it's everyone for themselves. The main thing is to bomb out of the opposition like a bat out of hell. It is the prime task of the military police in time of war to ensure that the troops, their weapons, vehicles and support are in the right place at the right time in the right order. Unless this task is effectively carried out, no operation of war can be pursued with any hope of success.